Welcome to Mindless Entertainment. My name is Jesse Milestone, and we're going to talk about Captain Marvel, because everyone's talking about it, and obviously I'm a follower who just does what everyone else does, so we'll talk about Captain Marvel. But first, I really want to know if anybody, please comment below if you get the reference in the title/thumbnail. It'll make me really happy if you do. If you don't, suck it, you're missing out. All right, so some exciting news. So some of us were talking about this. The big buzz was that the box office projections for Captain Marvel were ridiculous. We're way above any origin film for any of the previous superheroes. Ant-Man opened up at around 78 million. I think its opening weekend. Wonder Woman was around 100 million. One of the biggest ones, I think the biggest. Black Panther was 200 million, but the rest of the origin stories are more in that lower end of the spectrum. And they were projecting close to that regard Marvel. Some places were projecting as high as 180 million for the opening weekend. A lot of places 160 million were the number they settled on. Everyone was like, yeah, that's totally going to happen. And today, the numbers out are like, nope. We're looking at 100 mil. Back down, way down to 100 mil. Why might this be? What could explain this massive, rapid drop in projections? Well, there's a couple of things. One thing's interesting. I thought this was hilarious. Apparently, there's a GoFundMe page out there to try to encourage women to go see the movie. I guess it's raising money to get random tickets to women. I believe the same thing happened for Black Panther, and that was very, very successful. The one for this one so far, not so successful. Maybe because it's really, I get it. I understand with something like Black Panther where you're trying to market this cultural phenomenon, all right? But guess what? It is not a novel thing to have a female superhero. See Wonder Woman. Right? Now we're talking about the DC universe, right? Which is funny to me because DC has been categorically shit, and to have their female superhero movie on par with a Marvel superhero movie. Now, you might say, well, Wonder Woman was actually really good. It was the best of the DC movies, and you could be right. However, think about what the lead up into Wonder Woman. The lead up into Wonder Woman was Batman versus Superman, right? So you're talking about that hype coming in, that level of, or lack thereof, coming into Wonder Woman, and you make 100 mil in opening weekend on that. And we're talking about the hype coming into Captain Marvel is Infinity War, right? Also leading into Endgame. This is the precursor to Endgame. We're supposed to know what's going to happen. We're supposed to get information from this that we're going to need for Endgame. So you're talking about this lead into what's supposed to be the huge, masterful, culminating piece of the Avengers series so far, and the lead into that, and those projections, the initial projections, are as low as DC's female hero movie coming off of a garbage precursor. Garbage precursor. Now, the longer run is a big question as well. Obviously, Wonder Woman remained successful because it was a good damn movie. It really pleases me that this has happened now. Anyway, so that's obviously bad news. Why does this happen? So talking about the GoFundMe, I got myself sidetracked. I do this sometimes. It happens, people deal. So we're talking about this GoFundMe, right? And for some reason, it's like, oh my God, the women are not caring about this the same way. Also, the black community didn't come out to support the women the way they did when Black Panther was a thing. Come on. Look at history. This is like a categoric thing that happens throughout history, is that black people are trying to get rights for something, and women are trying to get like a similar right around the same time, and they support all the black people getting theirs, and they get it, and the black people are like, bye bitches, see you later, do it yourself, whatever. That's historical. That's just what's always happened. Also, don't forget, guys, in this day and age, white women are barely an oppressed minority. Barely, because we're still white, and white is evil, and we are only one syllable away from being men. Therefore, we don't really count the same way that other really, truly oppressed minorities are because of the Oppression Olympics, which reminds me, if you like oppressing things, press my like button. Do it. Do it now. It likes it. So anyway, and why else? Why else could these box office projections be so in the toilet? Gee, could it have anything to do with Brie Larson purposefully trying to alienate a solid portion of the Marvel fan base? Of her walking around being like, guys, it's a feminist movie. Guess what? Almost nobody wants. If you're not an NPC or an SJW, what nobody wants in their superhero movie? A feminist film. A fucking feminist manifesto in their Marvel Universe movie. Nobody wants that. Nobody who counts, anyway. So that's like maybe that, and then her active attacks on white guys, telling them that she doesn't care about their opinion or anything they have to say. Gee, maybe that might make them not see your movie. What are you thinking, you moron? Fun side note, in addition to all of this joyfulness, I was reading this wonderful thing about how they were like, yeah, Kevin Feige and Brie Larson were definitely like, we're not doing that original Captain Marvel bathing suit costume. How sexist. I'm sorry, I didn't realize it was suddenly a sexist thing for women to show their skin. This is where this messaging gets so muddled. All right, I get this idea. We shouldn't have to objectify all of the women. Women deserve respect. They don't have to run around scantily clad to earn our respect. But the flip side of that is, do they then need to be covered up to earn your respect? Because there's nothing wrong with the woman who is covered up. But I thought that there's some messaging here. We're supposed to be feminist messaging. You're supposed to say that. It doesn't matter if she's scantily clad. You still have to respect her. I can wear a tank top, and if you happen to be staring at my shoulders, that's on you. I haven't done anything to lose your respect. Once we're talking about that's her fault. Oh my God, well, if we put her in a bathing suit, then, it's her fault that men are going to be objectifying her, so we can't do that. Rather than like take this excellent opportunity to be like, look, she can be strong and badass and powerful and also sexy. It's allowed. This is really starting to sound like, like that kind of stuff. Like, women should be covered up in order to earn respect. Like, that sounds really progressive to me, doesn't it to you? Super progressive all the time, forever. Yes, cover yourself from head to toe. Make sure you show no skin. Just wrap yourself in a burqa, and then you'll be worthy of respect. Guys, that's not how it works. It's not like I have to desexualize myself in order to earn your respect. It's that you should respect me in addition to or aside from however you would like to sexualize me. That's it. Like, the end. And what's so fucking wrong with finding a woman attractive? I don't get that. Like, personally, maybe it's just my own bad wiring because I'm such a misogynist. I don't have an issue if someone's like, hey, you're pretty. I'm like, thank you. I just immediately assume that because the first thing they said was I'm pretty, that means they don't value my intellect. If they've just met me, they don't know my intellect. Someone walking down the street does not know what I think or how I feel. They're not in tune with these things and aware of these things. They happen to see, they know what they can see. You're attractive. Thank you. That's very nice of you to say so. Where did it become insulting? And I get you want to be like, well, there's a history of objectifying women. Okay. I objectify men too. There's a difference between understanding we should value people for more than their looks and just straight up not valuing their looks at all ever and pretending they don't exist. We have eyes. We're not blind. Come on. People need to grow the F up and stop trying, because then it becomes this thing too of like, desexualize the women, we have to protect them from being objective, we have to protect them. Oh really? That's the new narrative. You have to protect me. So really, any way you slice it, this whole concept of we have to manage and control a woman's looks to either sexualize her or protect her from being sexualized is just, it's all misogyny. It's all still misogyny. I don't understand what kind of feminist points you're trying to score from being like, we're amazing because we covered her from head to toe. All right, Saudi Arabia, that oppresses the shit out of their women, like, you should have pressed the like button. Like, that's, there is no, that you just run, this is why I cannot deal with SJWs and this kind of, because you just run in circles, and you're like, how? How do you not know this? Oh, right, because you're anti-intellectual, because you don't actually believe in thinking. You believe in going, these are my fifis, and I will explain them to the world. Anyway, that's really it. That's really all I want to talk to you about. So, what do you think, guys? Are you going to go see Captain Marvel? Are you excited for the super feminist feature? Or are you going to stay away because you're a white man and your opinion doesn't matter? Let me know. Always curious to hear. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I'm doing more yelling. If you didn't get the message, press that like button. And if you're interested in helping support the channel, getting on Patreon, follow me on other social media, buying t-shirts, etc. I got new t-shirts coming out real soon. I'm just getting the designs done. It's very exciting. Click the Getting Involved With Me video. It'll give you all the links that you need to know for that. And we'll talk again real soon. So thanks, guys. Good night.